Good morning, students. Now we are going to see the static characteristic of IGBT, which is the next switch which we are going to see in power electronics. First we had seen SCR, next we had seen MOSFET. Now the third one is we are trying to do static characteristic of IGBT, which is similar to that of MOSFET. Only we are trying to change the device. The procedure to do the experiment of MOSFET and IGBT is same. Instead of using the device MOSFET, we are trying to do the IGBT. So here also we are trying to say steady state characteristic. That means I am trying to do transconductance and output characteristics. So here instead of using the term drain characteristic, they are using the term collector characteristics, because the terminal in the MOSFET is drain, source and gate, but here the terminals are different. You can check the terminal is collector, emitter and gate. So that is the reason they are trying to use the term. This is collector characteristics. Again, it is nothing but output characteristics. So we know the reason why they are trying to use the term transfer conductor, transconductance and output characteristics. Here also we are trying to find the same threshold voltage. Now the value of threshold voltage will of IGBT will be little bit higher than the value of MOSFET, because IGBT it is a combination of MOSFET and transistor. It is a combination of MOSFET and transistor. So this threshold voltage of to turn on the MOSFET, the threshold voltage of IGBT will be little bit higher when compared to MOSFET. Now what is the aim of this particular experiment? We are trying to do the static characteristic, which is nothing but I am trying to find transconductance and output characteristic of IGBT, or else you can say collector characteristic of IGBT, and then we are trying to find the threshold voltage, which is same as that of which we did in MOSFET. Now here what is the apparatus which is needed for us? The apparatus needed is we need a IGBT kit, same metering unit and patch card. So these are the three things which it is needed for us to do the experiment. Now this is the procedure to do the transconductance and collector characteristics, and now this is the circuit diagram to do the experiment. So the circuit is same. So only thing, instead of using MOSFET in the previous experiment, here they are trying to use IGBT. Instead of using the MOSFET, here they are trying to use IGBT. So now let us go for the connection. The connection has to be given as per the circuit diagram. Let us check how it has been given. So now from this voltage source V2, it is given to gate. Now this is the IGBT. This is the MOSFET which we did before. Now this is IGBT. So this is the symbol for IGBT. This is the symbol for a IGBT. Now from this voltage, so this is V2 and this is V1. From this V2 positive, it is connected to gate. From V2 positive, it is connected to gate. So now this connection is given in red color from V2 to gate. Now again from collector it goes to ammeter, ammeter to resistance, resistance to V1. So this is also given in red connection, red color wire. Now from this collector, this is collector, from this collector goes to ammeter, ammeter goes to resistance, then from resistance it goes to positive of the voltage source, positive of the voltage source, it is given. So that connection is also done. Next one will go for negative. From minus of V2 goes to emitter, and then from the same point it also goes to negative of V1. Now from this negative it goes to emitter. From this negative I am going to emitter. Then from the same negative it also goes to negative of second voltage source, negative of second voltage source. Now what is the left out thing? This voltmeter I have to connect. The voltmeter I have to connect between gate and emitter, that is VGE. Then one more voltmeter I have to connect between collector and emitter. So now this has been connected here. So now this is VGE. This is connected between gate and emitter. So connected between gate and emitter, this green color. Next one more voltmeter. This is the voltmeter which is connected between collector and emitter, which is connected between collector and emitter. Now this is connected between collector and emitter. Connected between collector and emitter. So that is also done. Now the connection is done as per the circuit diagram. Let us go for the procedure how to do the experiment, which is same as the previous one. When I'm trying to do the this particular characteristics, first transconductance means what I have to do, I have to keep some value of output voltage constant. So now in this case, now initially first I have to switch on this, keep both the switches are off. Initially both the switches are off and both the knob has to be in minimum position. Both the knob are in minimum position and both the switches are off. First I'll try to switch on this particular switch. After switching on this particular switch, what I am trying to do is switch on this switch. We are trying to switch on this particular switch. We are trying to switch on this one. After switching on this, vary this knob, vary this voltage source. By varying this voltage source, set some value of voltage between collector and emitter. Set some value of voltage between collector and emitter. So let me try to set the same value of 5 volt, which I will try. We had used for MOSFET. I am trying to set the same value of voltage. So we are trying to set the value of voltage as 5 volt. After setting the value of this voltage to be 5 volt, don't do any changes here. Now switch on this switch. We are trying to switch on this particular switch. Then vary this vary this voltage source. Vary this voltage source. When I'm trying to vary this voltage source, initially it is a minimum, it is 0. So now note down the value. If it shows 0, just make a note of this value and then note down the value of current. Now I will try to note the value of voltage and current. So it may show 0 or it may show me the value of leakage current. Just make a note of this. Then after that, try to increase this one in steps of 0.5. I'm trying to increase the voltage in steps of 0.5, or you try to increase the value in steps of 0.2. When I'm trying to increase this voltage is trying to keep on increasing. But this current shows me the value of 0, or I'll try to show the value of leakage current. Now when I'm trying to say the value of voltage between gate and emitter reaches the value of threshold voltage. For example, I'll try to say threshold voltage is 5 volt. It is we are trying to say the threshold voltage for this particular IGBT as 5 volt. When it is reaches the value of 5 volt, what will happen? The current which is shown 0 or leakage current before, suddenly it shows me the value of higher value of current. That means beyond 5 volt, the IGBT has turned on. It is trying to have a drastic increase in current. So if I'm trying to keep on increasing the value, when the voltage reaches 5.1, there will be a large value of current here. That means the IGBT has turned on. So beyond this, if I'm trying to keep on increasing this voltage very less also, there will be a drastic increase in current. So it's the same thing I have to repeat for the same whatever procedure I did for 5 volt, I can do for some other value. For example, I can do for 10 volt or 8 volt. I can repeat the same procedure for this one. So here also I can find at which point the conduction takes place. That is the threshold voltage. I'll try to find. Now after finding the value of threshold voltage, what I have to do? I have to do the collector characteristics. When I'm trying to do the collector characteristics, now bring the both the knobs to back to original position. That is bring back to minimum and switch off. Bring back to minimum and switch off this two switches. Then now we found the value of threshold voltage here, which is we found it as 5.1. When I'm trying to do the collector characteristics, try to set this value of VGE either equal to 5.1 or little bit higher than 5.1. It has to be equal to or little bit greater than the value of threshold voltage. What we are trying to set is, I'm trying to set the value of voltage to be 5.2 volt. Now what I have to do is, first switch on this. By varying this knob, set the value of voltage in this, set this value of voltage to be 5.2 volt. When I'm trying to do the collector characteristics, by varying this knob first, I'll try to set the value of voltage to be 5.2 volt. That means little bit greater than the value of threshold voltage. After this, switch on this. After this, switch on this particular switch. After switching on this, now it is in minimum. It shows me the value of 0. So now note down the value of voltage and current. So now this is showing you the value of 0, and it will show you some value of current 0, or it shows leakage current. Just make a note. Now after this, try to increase this one in steps of 0.5. I'll try to increase this voltage. When I'm trying to keep on increasing this voltage, this current will try to slowly increases. The current is slowly increases. After reaching a particular value of current, for example, after reaching a particular value of 1 milliamps, Even if I'm trying to keep on increasing this voltage, even if the voltage goes to maximum, the current will not increase, the current will not increase, the current will be constant, the current will be stable. So the current will not increase, it will try to maintain constant value. If you want to increase the current further, what you have to do is, I have to increase the gate emitter voltage. You have to increase the gate emitter voltage. Only if I'm increasing the gate emitter voltage, the collector current can be increased. That means the collector current is purely depends upon the value of gate emitter voltage. That's why it is also called as voltage control device. The output current is purely depends upon the input voltage. So the procedure for doing this IGBT, it is same as that of MOSFET. The only difference is the value of threshold voltage will be different because there is a change in device. Because MOSFET, when compared to MOSFET, IGBT, it is a combination of MOSFET and transistor. So it is having little bit higher value of threshold voltage when compared to MOSFET. So but the procedure of doing the experiment of IGBT and MOSFET is same, right? So with this value, we can able to draw the graph for both transconductance as well as collector characteristics. The second tabular column we can try with some other, the second tabular column for collector characteristics we can try with some other higher value. So for example, I can try also with 5.3 or 5.4, 5.3 or 5.4 volt, right? So with this we can able to draw the graph for transconductance and collector characteristics. Thank you.